Suppose you have matrices AB and A plus B, and they are non-singular, means that they are invertible. How do you simplify A times A plus B inverse times B inverse? So remember that if you have the multiplication between matrices and you're finding the inverse, it is basically the last matrix inverse multiplied by the rest of them, and then you're going to go to the very first matrices inverse. So we're going to do the same thing. If you write down the inverse of A times A plus B inverse times B, it is equal to B inverse times A plus B inverse, inverse and A inverse, which is basically equals to the inverse of B. And the inverse of an inverse of a matrix is just the matrix itself times the inverse of A. Now, if you just basically distribute the B inverse into parentheses, you get B inverse times A plus B inverse multiplied by B is identity matrix, and you're going to copy down the inverse of A on the right. Then you're going to distribute the inverse of A to the parentheses, and you're going to get B inverse, A times A inverse, which is identity, plus identity matrix times the inverse of A, which is basically B inverse plus A inverse.